You just found out you're pregnant. You can't even believe it. You're telling random people so that they can say it back to you so that it can be real in your head. Welcome back, mama. If this is your first time, my name is Marie. I'm a motherhood and lifestyle content creator here on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. So if you like content like that, be sure to subscribe to the channel. As mentioned in my last YouTube video, the one that's hopefully right before this one, I'm pregnant again for the third time, girl. I mentioned that I'd be bringing you guys on a pregnancy journey again. This time I'll try to make it a lot more detailed because I feel a bit seasoned in the motherhood department. So today I'm making a video really for people who are now pregnant and they're wondering what to do next. You just found out you're pregnant. You can't even believe it. You're telling random people so that they can say it back to you so that it can be real in your head. I run to YouTube for a lot of things. I don't always run to like people that I actually know in real life. So I'm just making a video for your benefit, okay? And for mine too, in case I end up doing this a fourth time. Congratulations to you, mama, because there's so many women who would love to be pregnant, who are trying maybe for their first, second, third, fourth, fifth child, whatever number they desire. God really hasn't fulfilled that department for them yet, but he has for you. So it's a blessing for us. It's a blessing. We should be happy, excited, and really look forward to the new life ahead of us. That being said, honey, you need to be prepared. I'm just really gonna talk about my experience and things that I've done and what I've gone through with it now being my third time. So the first thing I would do, if you listen to my previous video about finding out, I was at urgent care when I found out, but then immediately after I made an appointment with my OBGYN so that I could confirm the results and really know how far along I was and everything. So you wanna make sure you go to your OBGYN. And actually the first time I went, I was only about 5 weeks. My OBGYN is a man. Well, he was guesstimating based on the measurements that he could do, but he wanted me to come back 2 weeks later so that he could measure properly so that the baby could grow a little bigger and then he could give me more approximate date for delivery. Due date. That's what we call it. So yes, schedule with your OBGYN. You need to be taking prenatal vitamin. Make sure you're taking prenatals that you will actually take so that I can stay on top of getting the nutrients and the vitamins that I need while pregnant. I'm taking gummy prenatals by Nature's Bounty, I believe. It's the pink bottle. I'll insert a picture of it. I like those because they're gummy. Other ones that are not gummy are very hard for me to take, and I try to avoid taking them at all costs. Unfortunately, even though I know better, I just feel like they're so big and I don't prefer them for me personally. Next, you really want to download an app that's going to help you track your progress. There are a lot of different apps that you can use. I would say pick one. I use What to Expect. It's actually an entire brand. They have a really good book that you can read also that answers a lot of pregnancy questions from pregnancy to even after you have the baby. If you download the app, you can also sign up for the newsletter where they give you a lot more information, just things that you may not know or things that are now updated, because mothering 5-10 years ago is most likely different from mothering, today. I would say make sure you download a reliable app that can help you stay up to date on how the baby's growing, what different features are growing. It's really exciting actually to see the different size. Like right now, I think the size I'm at is like a strawberry, or they use fruits like strawberries, avocado, watermelon. Is watermelon one? Some type of melon. Just so you can compare what the fetus size is compared to something that's like tangible at the moment. Another thing I've done, I guess I'm actually also comparing in my head the first time I was pregnant versus this third time. But I've really been trying to prioritize water. It's so hard for me to drink water because I get bloated so easily and I get full, and then like it's hard for me to move around the way I want to move around. I have actually been drinking sparkling water. I just like it better. And it helps me drink more water, So make sure you drink water. I don't know the recommended amount. Ask your OBGYN or look into one of these resources that I've mentioned, but I'm just doing my best. okay? At least I'm drinking it. I usually prefer some type of flavor to my drinks, but this time around I'm also trying to change my diet up. Another thing is that you can expect that you'll be very tired and sleepy. Like I think I was more tired this third time than either of the previous ones. I really try to make sure now that I'm eating foods that won't contribute to my fatigue and foods that actually give me energy. Like I've been eating salads this week. I just started like a couple days ago, so I'm trying to eat less Chick-fil-A fries and Polynesian sauce and more salads, so that I can have a little more energy when I do have energy, because during this first trimester I have felt really sluggish, sleepy, and just like in a fog for most of it. So I'm just trying to do anything I can diet-wise, water-wise, to stay on top of being as energized as I can be, because your body's doing a lot to like create a whole human being. You know, give yourself time to rest. I feel like the first 2 times I was kind of trying to fight the fatigue and sleepiness and being tired, and still trying to achieve certain things that take a lot of energy, when I should have just been resting and giving myself time to rest, guilt-free. And the way you can do it guilt-free is by, if you're fortunate enough to have a support system around you, letting the people around you know, so that when they see you sleeping and in deep sleep when it's only 1 p.m., they understand what's going on, and they understand that it's very important that you sleep, because you're growing a whole person inside of you. So diet, water, sleep, all of that, so important. Another thing that I feel like you might want to consider when you first get pregnant is whether or not you want to conceal the pregnancy or you want it to be noticeable. Well, from my experience, I kind of wanted to conceal it. I have kind of, not in the past, right now. I've wanted to conceal it in the beginning, just until I was comfortable and ready to share the information with people. It's really important that you have clothing that is suitable for doing that. This third time around, I'm staying at home more. So you really want to find clothing that is suitable for whatever situation you're in, whether you're staying at home or you have to dress up for work, or you're just going out with your friends and family and you're still trying to conceal. I love spandex. I got these spandex from Target, but they're so great. They're so good. They're so comfortable. They're not too restricting. They have a lot of stretch in them, so I like those. I cannot wear jeans. It's just hard. Especially since a lot of my jeans and pants and bottoms are high-waisted, and I can't do nothing high-waisted right now. So I've been trying to stay away from those. I've been wearing dresses, like flowy. It's not maxi. Well, I would wear a maxi dress as well. Flowy as in not fitted, so that it's more concealing. I like anything jean material, because this first trimester has had me really like in a fog where I don't even want to think about putting outfits and stuff together, and jean goes with everything. Black spandex, jean material top, jean material dress, jean jacket. Just basic crap that'll just have you looking decent while you're feeling terrible. I don't know about you, but that's how I was feeling. Clothing to me is really important, because when even just taking my kids to school in the morning, like I feel like I'm scrambling to find things that fit. I don't want it to be a concern. Get comfortable clothes that cover you up, jackets, stuff that's flowy, all of that. I mentioned this earlier too, but I think it's really important that you confide in somebody, your partner, parent, if you're fortunate enough to do that, someone who is seasoned in motherhood, someone who is just supportive to you, a friend, a family member who can just have your back during these slower times. If that's the case for you, that's how it was for me. Everything kind of came to a halt, because I also didn't want to overachieve and push through that time when I knew that my body was going through stuff and I should allow it to rest and do that. I did the bare minimum. I really didn't have as much guilt about it as I did previously. I mean, it's just such a delicate time. You don't want to stress yourself. You don't want to stress your body. You don't want to stress the baby as the baby is growing and developing. Confide in somebody who can have your back during those times where you just maybe need to throw up for a few hours. They can just handle things for you. I also forgot to say, if you're going to work, you have to go to an office or so, I would still do the spandex if you can, with like a collared, longer shirt, button-up shirts. I would do that. And maybe like a jacket or a blazer on top. Anything baggy, comfortable. I really wouldn't wear jeans. I can't. I don't know if you will be able to, but I don't even try. I really don't try. So I've gone over several points, probably like 6 or 7, and I know I'm gonna realize that I left some stuff out, so I'll be sure to put these tips in the description box so that as I think of it, I can update the description box instead of updating the entire YouTube video. But yeah, overall, just really give yourself grace, give yourself time, give yourself comfort in knowing that you're doing something that is so amazing. You're creating life. That is a big deal. Rest, drink water, eat things that you enjoy. I did that as well, and then last minute I kind of chose to switch it up because it was affecting, like the Chick-fil-A fries were affecting my productivity. But take the time and don't feel guilty about not being able to be as productive. I'm talking to you guys, but I'm talking to myself as well. Take care of yourself and be happy about the bundle of joy that you're gonna bring into this world. We should be happy. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like the video. Don't be like me, a YouTube viewer who used to know all the like, subscribe, and comment stuff and never like the video. Like the video for me, please. Please, if you're a mother, add tips so that other expecting mothers know what to expect. Share the video with anybody you think would appreciate this information. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.